Hello YouTubers, so in front of you is my weeping willow, which if you've subscribed to my channel you know all about this weeping willow, and it's starting to do well. It'll be 4 years old this September. But I've noticed on the trunk that we got some strange coloration going on. Now this tree looks healthy as I can't be any happier with how healthy it does look, but I've never bonsaied a weeping willow since 4 years ago, and I've never had one that's 4 years old. But we'll go over to this side, and you can see. Can you see how that's discoloration? Now I just hope that's not a disease, and I hope that's just part of the aging process of the bark. That is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not disease and going to die. I'm hoping that is part of the aging process, because it does seem it is only happening on the bottom at the moment, because that is the oldest part of the tree. But will it spread up? And where these knuckles are is sort of coming from there. So is that just an aging process? If anyone knows, I'd love to know. If it's good news. If it's bad news, then just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. But I'm hoping that is not a disease, and it is part of a willow aging process. I got a bit worried with my oak tree, my oak bonsai, because that started getting blackening bark, and then it would get the gnarly bark after it went black, which was very strange. But that happened, and I was like, oh no, is that going to die? And it looks alright. So is this just another example of the aging process of the bark? You can see it clear as day. You can see it clear as day. So it's getting all that scabbing. I am hoping, I should do some research really and find out, but sort of like, some of you lovely YouTubers might know and go, oh yeah, don't worry about that, that's all part of the bloody aging process. Or you'll say, nah, sorry mate, that's got a big fat disease, that's going to be dead by the end of the year. And then I'd probably cry, not in front of people, but I probably would. Put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this tree. But yeah, look at the top. It just looks so healthy. It does look like a proper weeping willow. I'm at a client's house tomorrow actually, and they've got a weeping willow, and this does look similar. I'll try and I was meaning to take a video of it not long ago, and I forgot. Well, I was just too busy on the site. But I will tomorrow. I'll try and make some time just to get a video of this weeping willow. I think I've done it before. It's like my inspiration to get it right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I look at this weeping willow in the client's garden. It gives me ideas of how to shape, and I think I'm doing an alright job so far. I know it looks a mess, but come autumn, these will all be getting wired down. It's going to take a long time, but they will be wired down gradually through the autumn into winter. Look at that. You see it there. Like, is that disease or what? I'm really worried. I am really worried. I just hope that's just... I'm going to have to do some research and look at weeping willow bonsai trees and just see if the bark starts going like that. Or is that just going to start dying off? I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried at the moment. I am worried at the moment. But it is quite green, wasn't it? Like I said, it'll be 4 years old this September from a cutting. A cutting, do you know what I mean? So it's a green cutting, and that bark's got to change when it gets older. So I'm just hoping that is how it starts to change, by just spreading, and then it'll get all gnarlier and older. And I'll be like, oh, what was I worried about? Oh, there's me worrying and I didn't have to worry. Well, we can hope. We can hope. But that's what the update's about. Has this got a disease, or is that just part of the aging process? I'm a bonsai amateur. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of everything. But if you want to see how this does progress, and if that coloration is going to be a problem, or if it is just getting old, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Gizzy Green Fingers. And I'll see you next time. Ta-da!